The authorities once believed this person was so dangerous that even allowing a simple phone call could cause serious damage. Not because of weapons, not because of explosives, but because of words. This wasn't someone who broke systems by force. This was someone who walked straight through the front door. And the door was always open. Long before the world talked about hackers, this person was obsessed with one simple question. Why do systems fail? At first glance, systems look strong. They have rules, processes, security measures. But when you look closer, every system depends on people. And people make assumptions. That curiosity became an obsession. Instead of learning how to break machines, this person learned how people think, how they react under pressure, how authority changes behavior, how urgency shuts down critical thinking, how confidence creates obedience. And once that was understood, everything else became easy. As computers spread through companies and institutions, security teams focused on technology. Passwords, firewalls, software updates. They believed that if the machines were protected, the system was safe. They were wrong, because the weakest part of every system was still human trust. By sounding calm, professional, and helpful, this person convinced employees to share information willingly, not because they were careless, but because they believed they were doing the right thing. Think about that for a moment. No hacking tools, no malware, no complex code, just conversations. And those conversations opened doors that technology never could. As the activity continued, rumors began to spread. At first quietly, then loudly. Stories grew bigger with every retelling. Soon, this person wasn't just someone exploiting trust. They became a symbol, a warning, a shadow. People claimed entire networks could be shut down, that critical systems were at risk, that one voice on the phone could cause chaos. Most of it was exaggerated, but fear doesn't need accuracy to grow, and fear spread fast. Authorities responded with force. Investigations began, surveillance increased, a massive hunt was launched, and eventually, they caught the person they were looking for. Many believed that was the end. It wasn't. After confinement, something unexpected happened. The story continued, but this time it was quieter, smarter, more careful. Every move was calculated, every interaction measured, because now there was something to lose. As unexplained incidents continued, panic returned. Every system failure was blamed on the same unseen figure. Whether it was true or not didn't matter. The fear had already taken control. Authorities escalated their response. And then silence. The person vanished. No traces, no patterns, no obvious mistakes. For a long time, it worked, until it didn't. When the capture finally happened, the response shocked even experts. Extreme restrictions, isolation, no access to technology, no normal communication. The belief was simple. If words were the weapon, then silence was the solution. Some believed this was protection. Others believed it was fear disguised as security. Years passed, and when release finally came, the world expected one of two endings: disappearance or revenge. Neither happened. Instead, the story took a turn no one predicted. The same understanding of human behavior that once exposed weaknesses was now used to protect against them. The person began explaining something most organizations still refuse to accept: that the most advanced security systems mean nothing if people aren't trained to question trust. That attackers don't always look dangerous. They look helpful, professional, convincing. That confidence can be more powerful than code. Over time, this message changed how security was understood, not as a technical problem, but as a human one. Because technology evolves constantly, but human behavior stays the same. People still trust authority, still rush under pressure, still believe confident voices. And that is why this story still matters. Not because of what happened then, but because it can happen again and again. So here's the real question. In a world where anyone can sound professional, calm, and trustworthy, how would you know when not to believe them?